So some of the things that we see go wrong during pregnancy when people are just taking on a generic exercise program or they're not taking on an exercise program at all. We're seeing massive weight gain, people gaining 20 to 30 kilos and they don't lose it post-baby. And then that just compounds. I spoke to a lady just the other week who a year on from pregnancy, she said, I put on 30 kilos during the pregnancy and I haven't lost any of that. I'm back at 30 kilos bigger than I was previous to baby. The other things that we're seeing is some horrific abdominal separations. Tummy muscles need to separate in order for our baby to grow, but they also should come back together post-birth. And what we're seeing if people are doing incorrect exercise is that abdominal separation isn't closing and they're left with a gully down the middle of their tummy, which has them looking 4 to 5 months pregnant even after they've had the baby. It also means that the organs aren't sitting as snugly as they once were. Things can move around. You get greater prevalence of back pain because things just aren't working like they should. So really important that we're doing the correct exercise for the deepest abdominals and not targeting the incorrect set of abdominal muscles, which is happening in most gym programs. The other thing that we're seeing is pelvic pain. This is where you're having pelvic pain or pain in the pubic region. It's quite a sharp pain, and people often talk about back pain during pregnancy, but we see so much pelvic pain where ladies actually are almost bound to the lounge in those latter weeks of pregnancy because it's so excruciatingly painful. And again, that's coming from A, either not exercising at all, or B, doing incorrect exercise that's put us in a lot of asymmetrical positions under load, which then creates that pelvic pain later on. So by doing the correct exercises, we can strengthen our bodies to help support the pelvis as we have those weight changes and postural shifts as the baby grows. The other big thing that we see is pelvic floor weakness and sometimes prolapse. So we need to ensure that the program that we're doing strengthens the pelvic floor and doesn't place undue stress and strain on the pelvic floor during the pregnancy and also in those early weeks post-birth when our body is still trying to get strong again and recover post-baby. So it's really important that you take on an exercise program that's going to help you to be fit and strong and in control of your changing body while you're pregnant. It's super important to not just take on a generic program and think I'll just make slight modifications for pregnancy, because whilst that will probably keep your baby safe, it's not the best thing for your body, and we want you to be able to sail through pregnancy feeling great and for your body to be able to function effectively so that you can be mobile and agile right up until the day you give birth, and also super important if you've got other toddlers and children to look after.